I just realized I've had my mic off this whole time. I do apologize. I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back, and looks like still have a long ways to go. There's quite the uphill climb, and I'm not exactly sure what particular strategy would make this aside. Possibly if I redirect to the breaking spell and spam it as much as it allows. Mildly quicker. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's much more effective than just continuously mining and using it purely for torches. And then, of course, there's osmium or otherwise that it can't break. However, we can keep on the grind, keep going forward. Like we're at height level 17. There should be about another 40 levels of blocks, but we are making some very good progress. Okay, upward we go. Looks like we are stuck at the moment, so let's go ahead and throw down a torch. Start doing manual. Do we have any mana regeneration? Not seeing any berries. Yeah, looks like we're stuck at our current level of mana. However, it does not stop us from drilling at some pretty high speed. Got some lapis. I'm not sure where our mana regen's at the moment, but it seems like it is pretty significant. Just a tad faster than actually mining. Let's go ahead and get this ore. Not seeing any more lapis. Alright, place another orb. Starting to see some dirt. Means we're getting very surface level. And we are back above the ground. It occurred to me we may have abandoned our current goal. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to go look for that. That's not going to be happening. However, it doesn't stop us from just mowing down this tree. There we are. Go ahead and sort this real quick. You can go into the water. Toss out some of the extra cobbled slate. Make plenty of planks right there. Can we make another scribe's table? I believe we can. Okay, this time we are keeping it on hand. And let's go ahead and make the imbuement chamber. Yeah, I spelled imbuement correctly. It just simply didn't come up the previous time. Now I believe we need 3 pedestals. Go ahead and just place it beneath here. Pedestal. Okay. So to create them, we need source gem. We have source gem. In fact, we have 44. Let's go ahead and make one. Can we make one? Ah, we're missing gold nugget. Well, guess we'll make these into gold nugget, and if we need to, we can convert it back. Might be some loss, but there we go. 3 pedestals, and we're going to just convert them to the shortcut. Perfect. Now, for the explosion spell, we once again need TNT. That's not going to happen right now. But fire essence we can do. So, source gem, torch, gunpowder, and flint. So, flint and steel. Is there a way to shorten the display? No, it does not look like it. So we're just gonna have a massive backpack. I mean, I could just go video settings and GUI scale. Do 4. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, in that regard, we're just going to quickly go back to our backpack. Oh, nope. We're not dying. We're not losing our stuff. Take that as a reminder to sleep. And awaken we go. Not sure what's happening with your texture, bud. Gonna wipe you out. And torch should have gunpowder. I do not. Is there a way to make gunpowder? Desert pyramid, suspicious. Crushing down raw zinc. None of that's quite possible at the moment. However, we could go back down the cave and see if we can get a creeper spawn. Wouldn't be the most dangerous thing to do. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure why I have a tag over here named surface. I'm going to disable it. I'm not sure if we will need that in the future. I believe it was this tree that we came up next to, but not. One of these trees, there should be a large pit. Come on. Can we kill this necromancer? Yes. No, you just dropped tarnished crown. We're looking for gunpowder. Actually, can we make a hammock? We can. It's a little resource intensive, but we can make a hammock. How many wool can we make? Looks like enough. Make the bedspread. Out the wheat seeds. We definitely don't need this at the moment. Back. This will allow us to sleep through the day. Right now, we do need to do. Doesn't it be one block closer? I think it does. Being through the day. We can guarantee some creeper spawns. That should easily be a way of progressing. with the over nighttime is go ahead and just leave a bunch of mage torch in the area. We know where we're supposed to go once we are. Not seeing any creepers on the mini map. There we go. Pillar of torch light. Can we see a creeper? Oh, looks like on the mini map there's one dead ahead of us. Now the alternative question, can we kill it? Well, let's go ahead and replace the axe with our bow. Should just have a few arrows on it. Might be dangerous to use this, if only because it sets things aflame. Popping up on food. Now it looks like relatively dead ahead of us. Hi. Is that a natural amethyst? Corundum cluster. Don't think we'll need that. Can we do anything about these pets? Probably not. Creeper. Do not detonate. No gun. Yeah, they detonated. Nope. Alright. Closing inventory. Does anything stack? Very little. How many opens? Yeah, I didn't think so. One more creeper forward of us in this direction. Oh. Let's just ignore skeletons at the moment. Okay. Did not need a stone axe. Let us head forward again. Back the way we came. This time watching a little bit closer on the terrain. How many skeletons? I'm not complaining about the arrows, however, what in the world is happening? Oh, too close. Keep up our saturation. Onward to devastation. Okay. Oh, come on. Might have to just go find a witch hut. That's about 7 creepers down. Not a single one of them managed to drop gunpowder. However, like 4 of those did detonate on their own time. Oh. Ow. Sure, I'll take those. An improved boot. Down here. Nothing. Creeper. Can we get some? No, we cannot. I love hearing explosions and then not seeing creepers. One right in front of us. Looks like that's underground. Let us hope this one is real. Okay, see them under the tree. 2 of them. Gunpowder. From both. Lovely. Sorry, Sir Armorer. I had to. Okay, so now we can go sleep through the night. Let's just quickly... Okay, it doesn't matter, we're in the middle of nowhere. We just need it to be day. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more than that, or find several mage towers if we're gonna create some explosives. Or more accurately, get the explosion spell. Okay, so that's the fire essence infusion. And kill this zombie real quick. Force gem in. Source nearby to craft speed. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. Not right now, at least. Go faster. I will crouch in your... We need to make 2 of these. I don't believe we have any fire charges. And if we do, it's news to me. Yeah, because we're going to need to make fire charges. What are these? Explosive charge? Not sure what these are for, but okay. Burner source first plate. Yeah, we've not even seen whatever those are. Can we, however, any form of explosive weapon? I would like to be immune to explosions. Takes gunpowder as a cost. We might need to have a bit more distance from each explosion for that to be applicable. Destructive stone shovel. Well, that can go away. And can we hurry up on the fire essence crafting? Let's see. Volcanic source link. We don't have the ability to craft that. Mycelial also don't. Vitalic, which I believe consumes food. Don't have any melons. Chemical. potions. See. I swear there was another type of source link. Agronomic. Yes. One we need. Can we craft it? We're missing the gold. Luckily, we have gold. And we make some crops, we can speed up the next one. So let us quickly make a hoe. Guess we'll make a diamond one since we have plenty of diamonds. In just general area. Yeah, it doesn't have to look good, it just has to be here. Alright, that should be good. Queue up the next one. And let's plant some carrots. Do we have any bone meal? Is that not contributing? Okay, let's pull up the spellbook as our media. Documentation, source. Crop and tree growth within 15 blocks. Bonus source generated from magical plants such as mage blooms and source berry. Yeah, I think we might need to have a manager. Do we have any sand on us? Very much do not. Do we have the ability to craft? Yes, we do. Yeah, this is quite the side mission. Let's just keep gathering all this up. Can I not collect it? Oh, I am. Just didn't want a magnet from a little bit further away. Upward we go. And let's quickly craft some glass. Source jar. We only need 2 glass block. And then plenty of the archwood planks we already have. Wonderful. Go ahead and craft. Guess we had to make planks again. The slabs. Oh, bad creeper. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I think that was immediately. Well, in that regard, we are already 84% done. Let's see, does bone mealing still count as plant growth? Does it have to be naturally ticked? I'm gonna take that as a yes, because I'm not seeing it progress. Quick sort. Close our crafting. Anything not. Alright. Well, now we have the 2 required. Let's go ahead and explosion. Make our fire charge. Or I suppose fire charge is. And just need the TNT. Which either requires us to get a lot more gunpowder or a lot more sand. Sorry, not a lot more sand. A lot more gunpowder. Well, we have a few of them. Go ahead and sleep through the day. Oh, perfect distance, actually. Okay. And sleeping through the day. Wonderful. You don't exactly need the grapes. Will there be plenty of? What I'm wondering. Not seeing creepers or the likes yet. I'm not seeing anything. Guess we have to wait for it to be further night. There goes the sun. Come on, creeper spawns. Oh, there's one. Looks like dead ahead of us. Actually, now that I think about it, let's put this back in our offhand. If we do, instead of touch break, self mage light. Oh, that is bright. Well, we can see at night now. The cost of being very washed out. Bro, I wasn't even near you. Alright, onward to the next creepers. And you have to keep up that spell. That's annoying. However, I can see properly, so let's make sure this mage tower doesn't actually just have all the TNT we need. Right, and right in front of the chest. Yeah, we haven't even looted this. Quick break. There we go. 3 we need. Okay, so now we'll have the explosion spell. I believe there's a possibility it's tier 2, so we might have to upgrade our current book. That might take some more time. Was it back over this way? Was. Alright. And preparing to just immediately sleep. I don't know why it's having a bop, but okay. Quickly. I spelled my explosion. Tier 2 glyph, yes. So we do need to upgrade our book. In that regard, let's just this in main hand. Explosion. Fire essence. Fire charge. For a tier 2 book, I think the only thing we're missing is quartz and obsidian. And we can go straight for harvesting the netherite. Go ahead and learn this book real quick. Closer on hand. I don't think we'll need the clone that much. Keep it off. So we know what to do next. We have gold backpack. We only have gold? Yeah, we could have upgraded a while ago. Alright, how do we upgrade it? Just surround it with diamonds. Perfect. Oop, my bad. Tabbed out of the inventory there. Go ahead and pull the diamonds. Upgrade to diamond. There we go. That's going to help us a lot with our weight capacity. Okay, we only have one free slot. What do we need to upgrade it further? I know we're going to need netherite, but what is the appropriate... So we need a smithing template upgrade and an ingot. Looks like the remainder of what we have to do is just grab the netherite and then upgrade each of our individual skills. Go ahead and grab the table. All of these little podiums. And our water bucket, as usual, if that's going to be another. We need to make the tier 2. Do we have the ability to do that right now? I'm not seeing any obsidian. So it looks like about 80 blocks in front of us, we have a old structure we can mine. We only need one, so we should be good. Then we just need to dive for the quartz. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Let's enter. Just need quartz. Another gold. Quartz, but we can't read. I can dig through the side here. Put this back in offhand. Fluorite? I don't think we'll need that. Look at all this. Very solid ground. I thought quartz is very common in the nether, but I'm not seeing a lot of it. I'm gonna make sure we don't have any on hand, right? We definitely don't. Yeah, it's quite a lot of progress we're making digging through, but there's quartz. We only need enough for 2. Shouldn't be a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and open up. And we upgrade just 4 like that. And Spellbook not visible. Mage Spellbook Tier 2. Now we can equip in Spell 3. Projectile Explosion. I'm not sure where they're shooting. Anyways. So we're not sufficient on the explosion. Let me quickly look up what level we need to mine netherite. Looks like Y15 or 16. So in that case, let us... Is it down here that we had a ladder? Sort of. But that brings us down to about the appropriate level. Must hit the dude. I'm going to equivalently push him off the edge. There we go. That is some intense purple over there. On we go. Yeah, it's not nearly the correct depth. So I suppose we will have to break downward. So we need 4 of these. That's going to be quite the hassle. Oh, I'm trying to place it in the gap. Right there. Let's go ahead and make this a torch again. Pretty dangerous going down. What? Why can I not go forward? Okay, killing lava source. Further down we go. Why do I keep going up? Back to the breaking spell. Further down we go. Oh, never mind. This is the appropriate level. For the sake of argument, we're just gonna burst forward. I want this explosion spell as far from me as I can manage. Yeah, that eats almost my entire mana pool. Not a lot of terrain damage from it. Okay, out of curiosity, for the Amplify spell, what does it want? It's a tier 1 glyph, and it wants a diamond pickaxe. Suppose we can make that real quick. Not using my current pick. I need that on hand. Okay, let's go ahead and place the sticks. Pickaxe. Reacquire the scribe's table into my hand. Making it down here of all places. Very great choice. And we're gonna grab Amplify. There it goes. I love the little screen warbling. Okay. Now we can re-equip that. And almost use the sleeping bag. And now if we amplify as much as it allows. Can we use this? Yeah, it seems mildly more effective. Still having to wait for the mana to re, but I'll take it. I would have done the AoE spell if that were applicable, but that does require quite a bit more energy. It may honestly even be faster just to break. Yeah, it's already maxed and amplified. Let's go ahead and just leave one remainder. So from impact source, it seems good, but some very heavy gaps. I only went negligibly further. Let's see, do we have a lot of string? Okay, so that leaves us with how much wool? 7. Is it downward? Yeah, it's downward. Let's just stack the sleeping bags. Place one right there. Yeah, that's why I was after to do that. Go figure that there'd be a massive lava pool at our side. That's also very close. With no significant progress gain. Alright, onward back to the mining. Forward we go. Looks like we went down to level 13, so let's come back up here. Lava. Okay. Let's turn this way. According to the minimap, there's not a lot of lava in this direct forward. Oh, ancient debris. Looks like we even found a small cluster. Can this get us the full 4? No, I didn't think so. Forward we go. Looks like we only need one more debris. Come back here, make sure we didn't miss any. Not seeing any. Not sure why we keep floating like that. Yeah, it's the magma walkers. Looks like they're having a bug. Okay, so the dead ahead here. Keep going to the side, so let's just expand it. Hopefully we will find the last remaining segment before we run into another lava pool. According to the map, if we start heading south, we shouldn't run into any more lava from it. With, of course, the clear exception that there may in fact be other pools of lava that are not listed. Looks like strip mining isn't exactly the greatest thing to do in the Nether. How about this? We go a little bit further and we use our last remaining bedroll. Especially since we will not need to be sleeping in Minecraft. Can it not go on gravel? I'll take that as it cannot. Go ahead and place those. Okay, where will you let me place it? Yeah, that was a terrible decision. Okay, let's go ahead and take up the bread. What's this? Nether lead. Need that. Alright, back to mining level 15. Ah yes, gravel deposits. I am curious to see if, against specifically gravel, the explosion would be a better option. Forward we go. Not seeing any major divots. Yeah, let's go ahead and load. One more time. Yeah, not significantly better. Or it does kind of give us a 3x3 look. I can mine like that. But that's a little bit further out of time. Now, half durability. Our pickaxe. And throw another. A little bit more quartz, but nothing particularly useful here. Go ahead and grab this gold. We're probably going to need it for crafting the ingot. Oh, that's another quartz. Yeah, go figure. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Bit further on. No progress yet. Fireball. Just seeing some cinnabar, but that's not particularly needed. Good chunk of gravel there. Yeah, we're heading straight towards the lava source. So let's head back. About here. And fireball. Oh, it's indium. A lot of these extra ores. I only assume they have a use, but I'll just say, why is there so many? Further on, but still nothing. Yeah, it definitely looks like it works better against gravel. But unless we were to work on the AoE, it doesn't have a very significant rate. I'm bound to run into it at some point. Fireball. Looks like there's a structure or something ahead of us. We might run into that soon. We can deal with those armors. We definitely have the higher defense to do that. And still nothing. Trying to head past the armor. Is it above us? Oh, that's lava. Very close. More lead. Not the most useful. And what is up with the lack of netherite? One would assume it would be pretty common, especially when mining diamonds. It's not anywhere close to this rare. I'm seeing some mildly rarer nether ores. However, the likelihood we'll need them is pretty low. Stone seems to be more resilient to specifically the explosion. Ah, yes, the gravel. Let's make sure I am doing this on the right Y level. Yeah, I might need one or two more up. Seems promising at least. Nothing so far. Yeah, this is quite the grind. Some more experience levels. Definitely gonna see about enchanting some. That's a lava pit. Alright, we've reached our end of usable terrain in that direction. That's a bit dangerous. Okay, onward we go. And Buster. Nope, busting it down did not help. According to the minimap, we're heading towards Lava Lake. Just past these ores, we are going to side. Nothing. Streaming, trying to find some netherite. Oh. Come on! What is with all these other ores? We need nothing. I'm almost considering, for the sake of argument, us things and attempting to see if we're resurfacing. We gotta see if heading back to the surface, we can just go find some extra netherite and we're getting the upgrade template. Means we need to travel to a bastion. Excuse me. Pulling up diamond scythe just in case cool piglins. Mummified variety are okay, but even so, there's a slight chance we find some of those. Nothing as yet. Actually, out of curiosity, because I remember dowsing rod grants magic find and scrying on use, causing magical item creatures to glow, and amethyst be removed through blocks. Okay, so it's not in shadows. Not a clue. Okay, because I do remember there being something where you could find ores, but I do not believe we have a metal detector otherwise. Indium. Forward we go. Okay, this is the staircase, sort of. Sort of, because it's very splotchy. Mr. Hoglin, you can go back. Buddy, I wasn't going to fight you. Alright, let us chuck like 2 or 3 stacks. Guess we'll re-equip the lava walkers. And to find a bastion we go. Do I have a spell of gliding? I do not. Let's try the space relocator. It's mild assistance on climbing. Well, that works. Okay, let's go ahead and do some bread. I am curious about getting back into this structure. Not just to see if there's any more... Oh, what's that? Unlooted chest. I will take that. Because all we need is a single more. Okay. Any staircase here? Not exactly what we're looking for. Oh! The last ancient debris. Please. Now we just need the upgrade template. Go ahead and fight you real quick. Since we do have that leeching ability. And you drop Cinder Essence, which we do need later on, once we're past the challenge. Once we're past the challenge, we can make a base, start working towards standard progression. Come on. Go. He even got us a scrap. Okay, let's see. You need a little bit more gold. In here? There's not. Nice sweeping attacks. However, I'm just going to ignore you attacking me. Come on. There we go. So we could have just done this the whole time. We could have just fought them for the resources. Speed, armor pierce, and armor pierce. I mean, I'll take some armor pierce. I don't have any necklaces equipped. Oh, I do? What is this one? Mining speed and crit damage. Yeah, that 3% dodge chance is not significant. Oh, there's another debris. Yeah, I could have just come here and looted. Flame pendant? Oh, it's retaliatory flame. Oh, let's see. Runestone, not blue. Check our armors. Now we're gonna need some new pants. Can we make any? Okay, there we go. Helmet's also kind of on a last leg. However, our priority is a little different. Not gonna even pretend to know what's happening in there. But we will have no part of it. Okay, how did we get in here? That looks close. Probably the other side. Chugging down some bread. Perfect. So it's this pathway back to the main. And I don't know how, but we have nuggets. So go ahead and remaining gold bars. Collecting remaining scrap. I believe it is something like that. There we go. Now we just need the upgrade template. I'm sorry, Cerberus. Okay. And progress in the distance. Portal is this way, so we're going to use that to use the terrain. I'm curious what those flower. Let's see. Stone bulbs. Not a clue. Okay, let's go up the side here. eventually we'll be able to find Bastion if we just keep up going. Forward we go. Wither skeleton right there. Probably won't interact with it. That's random for there to be obsidian here. Losing my night vision. Oh, okay, there was a drop. That didn't happen. Yeah, it's not the most useful mining mechanic. However, a little bit of perch to the side every now and then does help. Let's keep going forward. Yeah, this is supposed to lead us lower. Let's go ahead and check the map. So if we head all the way back, there is in fact a bastion back here. Well, that's at least progress forward in this direction. Probably make a little bit more of a highway out of this later on. Okay, so from here, let's actually get to the waypoint and then immediately turn. Okay, and east we go. No, there goes the pickaxe. We are out of diamonds. Is there a way to disassemble? Not look like it. No, unless we build a full crushing wheel. Alright, spellbook as our secondary then. Let's go ahead and toss that. We are now operating at the whim of spellbook's mana. Patch in the hole real quick. Forward we go. Hopefully immediately to the bastion. No, we have to climb such and such to get there. Straight. Come on, stop putting hanging netherrack in our way. There we go. Be any obstructions until the building. Which, look at the little Cerberus on the bottom there. It's wagging his tail. He's being a good boy. Guarding our little passage from us. Oh, I didn't realize we had a quick stack mod applied. Cool. Looks like we shan't have to worry about replacing our current stack. Soon to the building, and more blocks. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Don't trust my estimations. They're good half the time, but only half the time. Okay, let's make sure we're making progress in the correct direction. Yes, we are. Most perfectly following the direction we're supposed to. I do say though, the mini map in the corner looks very fun with all of those heavy armors within the main facility. Definitely not something we're gonna fight soon. And onward. Willow vines? There is a willow, it is well out of our way. Onward we go. Still plenty netherrack to go into our inventory. All the netherrack we could possibly ever not need. Is it V? Yeah, it's V that allows us to wheel. Looks like we're going to be approaching it in about 40 blocks. Albeit, it's probably much. Yeah, I'm out of mana, so we're definitely going to have to be careful about how we... Check our backpack. Nothing that applies mana regen. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Either which way? Most of this is just going to be pure combat. Hopefully, no combat. We only need one upgrade template, and then if we just get diamonds, we can replicate it. So, since we're on the top level, which is actually very good, we can just keep going around and create a small staircase down. Or apparently climb through this hole in the floor. Go to this corner, just make sure we're not any boxes. We are not. Alright. In that case, Suppose right here would do as well as anywhere. And down one more. I really shouldn't worry about making this staircase so exact. However, we're gonna need to be able to get up and down pretty quickly. Especially with having piglin brutes in the nearby. That's a pretty deadly hole right there. Very fragmented level right here. Now for any particular holes, go ahead and give ourselves night vision. We're just seeing zoglins. Sorry, zombie piglins. Because ziglins would be a closer term. Did I somehow miss a level? I might have actually missed a level. For the sake of argument, that should be about right here. Lock. Attach that. Night vision. And break forward. Yep, there is a floor here. We're just out of attack distance. These are definitely worse than the armor. I mean, their attack rate is definitely up comparatively. Oh, don't want to fight them hand to hand. Let's go back up a little bit. Just trying to find any alternative. No! Optimal. Well, we're in the center loot cache. I guess we're gonna find out if there's any particular in here. Oh, diamond knife. That might be a mild melee. But we need actual weapons. Misdirection. Spin cycle? There's a fresh diamond chest plate. Oh, netherite upgrade. Alright, and we get a whole ingot. Let's see, anything quick stack? Oh my. A lot of damage. Yeah, there's definitely spawners around here. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the new chest plate, free arrows, and I'll take any chance there's another chest. Usually there's two. Yeah, I'm not seeing another. Stay back, big slimies. Alright, all of them want to challenge me. Let's just go straight to the top. I'm gonna go 2 more blocks over just in case. I believe it was this top level over here that we had started on, so let's go just a little further. Now we need only find the exit. This was about where I started. That was the other side. I'm not seeing our great path back out. Not seeing where we put our entrance. Was it not just dead ahead right here? Ow. Head back up. I'm not seeing a pathway. It would indicate right here. Ow. That could have been a worse fall. Okay, let's just verify it wasn't one tier down. Was not. Oh, well, that was a weird placement. Go ahead and equip 2 netherrack. We at least have our upgrade template. And let's go ahead and set a torch right here. So we know this is the way back out. Yeah, that's very overkill. Right, straight home we go. What? We just lose the exit. Oh, there it is. Okay, and we can head all the way back out. I suppose our next priority might be to find a village. That being said, can we make a smithing table easily? 2 iron. Do we have enough fragmented iron? Looks like we can blast smelt some of them. Wonderful. Now let's go ahead and put the birch. Got our smithing. The netherite right there. Oh, we should probably upgrade the smithing template so that we have multiple. In that regard, let us not make a base just yet. Alright, let's decide what we're doing. We can go back underground, get the remaining diamonds, or we can simply upgrade what we have now and come back later with full diamond gear with enchantments and get the remaining smithing templates. I believe there's no way to physically craft these aside from having them. Yeah, let's go ahead and just use the current one we have. Because I do believe we're risking too much to simply go through the repath. More or less, yeah. Now we have the max tier netherite backpack. I do apologize about the other individuals talking. They were trying to talk to me about Marvel Rivals, which isn't my most fond game, however I do play it. Let us see, because we now have the netherite backpack. What are going to be the upgrades? Because I'm to believe what we should do is specify the advanced and only create these. Such as, I would say the advanced magnet. That should be a priority. Is there 3 tiers to this? Okay, so I suppose it is the upgraded pickup upgrade, which we will need a sticky piston. We do not have any slime balls. So we have 2 options. Find a swamp or find a slime chunk. Make it flat. Is that my selling? No, it is not. Not seeing anything particular swampy. Several is spruce forest, though. Yeah, from this point on, we're going to have to just make some larger treks. Didn't loot this chest earlier, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Just in case there was anything valuable that we could have possibly missed. Although I personally doubt it. Oh. Well, that kind of solves that problem. Free gold and plenty of slime ball. And an armor-piercing ring. We don't exactly need that at the moment. Go ahead and try to make this piston. We're missing iron. However, we did just blast some. Sticky piston. Make the pickup upgrade. We're missing the upgrade base, which means we need more string. Can we make string from anything else? We do not have flax or anything listed as fiber. Can we knife something? Feathers. Can we make the appropriated cutting board? I don't know what it means constructing. Okay. Time to hope that means... Let's check. Mr. Mr. Crayfish cutting board. We craft it using 3 oak logs and 3 oak slabs in the middle of that variety. So let's go chop down a vanilla tree if possible. And we should be able to make that. Ugh, excuse me. Please be vanilla. Yes, it is. Alright, we got the required loggage. Go ahead and see if anything quick stacks. Close enough. Make some planks into slabs. Place them just like that. Log and log. That was the recipe you told me online. Okay, not trying to... Don't have a standard crafting recipe. They need to be made with using a powered workbench, which is included in the mod. The sofa is one of those blocks. Okay. Powered workbench. Yeah, that's quite the requirement. It would probably just be simpler if we got normal resources. That being said, for the sake of we've been doing this for 2.5 hours, we are going to log off right here after a quick night's rest, which we cannot do. So let's put ourselves in the tower, give ourselves a little bit of light source. Didn't have to break that block. There we go. And thank you all for attending. See you later.